Yeah, it's a dog across the street losing his mind, like barking his balls off right now.
I told y'all we always give y'all behind the scenes stuff because we literally have no choice.
Yeah.
But what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sentiments to Self.
A much needed conversation. I'm Mimi.
And I'm Samaya. And we are the homegirls you never knew you had.
Shit that shit.
Getting real good.
Yeah, we trying. We
Hey,
trying to get some little
Ruby.
punchlines and taglines.
Right.
It's cute. So,
Okay. Drink of the night brought to us by Top Shelf Mobile Bar. Thank you, Alante. She provided the drink of the night, which is called
The Pint.
The Pint.
A drink for the pint.
Very cute. It goes along with our whole vibe tonight. The topic is confidence versus cockiness, and we have a guest. We told y'all we were not playing this season with the guests.
Told y'all.
So let me go ahead and bring in the guest.
I'm so childish. I want to eat all the kind of candy out of my drink. And that's something.
Thank you, DJ Berg.
Thank you, girls.
Hey, Kayla.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Kayla.
You look so pretty. How are you doing?
Girl, how you doing? Girl, I've been doing good. I've been working.
Yes. Okay, so like I said, this is like very light conversation. So we're not about to do like no dramatic introduction or introduction and grill you. So we just want to let all of our viewers know how we met you. So basically, we met Kayla at the Boss Up and Brunch.
Panel for women.
Right.
So, yeah, we all had to speak on the panel. And Kayla really moved us. Like, she was so sweet and just so open. And it just, we connected with her, like, automatically. So, I really love Kayla.
Yes. It was just like your ambiance. When you just said how you worked with men and you were... Yes, you were just a shark around men. That just exuded confidence for us. So, we thought you would be perfect for this episode.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Of course.
Right, you got your icebreaker with.
Let me take a look. So, are we supposed to put champagne over this thing?
What you drinking?
We should do
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all. To
women.
Right.
She talking about she don't know if she supposed to pour the champagne over the cotton candy. I told you I wanted mine in it.
Can you guys hear me when I do this? Hold on. When I do this, can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't.
No. Right. Did it go out?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I don't think I can hear her, but...
Wait, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Okay, so icebreaker.
All
right, but just answer as best you can.
And we all got to answer it. So I don't even know what I'm going to
say.
Okay. I'm scared, right?
Okay, to what or whom do you feel like you owe your confidence?
Myself. Period.
Right.
I feel like I owe my confidence to myself and like younger girls, like who like would be like influenced by me, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, like it takes time to come into your confidence, your womanhood, like as a woman.
Right.
I think that's something that is like overlooked a little bit. Like people just think people be confident, but sometimes you really got to go through a lot of different things to really come into your confidence, your womanhood. You know what I mean? So,
right. Yeah, I agree. I like that. I'm like, what you want to answer next? You go next.
Okay, I'll go. And this is going to be kind of weird or cheesy, but it's just my truth. I kind of owe my confidence to school. Whenever I would achieve in school, I was always good at school. So when I would achieve or accomplish a goal, it gave me my confidence to go out and do more. So like I looked at school, like if I could do this and I could excel at this, I could do anything. Right. So it's like school really like empowered me to just do more. So definitely.
Okay. Like, so cute. I hated school for the record. Finished though. I finished on time.
That's all that matters.
But I'm gonna have to piggyback off like Kayla a little bit, because honestly, I feel like for a long time I used my confidence like I think a lot of people do, like as a defense or like a wall, like, you know, just to feel strong, look strong, like you got it all together. Because people really think you got high confidence because you look like you act like it, but you probably are really insecure on the inside. But I really dig my confidence for myself, because I probably required a lot more attention probably than I say back then. So nobody wasn't gonna give you all that. You so pretty, so pretty. Like I had to tell myself. So enough of that telling to yourself, talking to yourself, and just speaking to yourself. It becomes your existence. It becomes real. So that was really where I got my foundation in confidence.
Okay. Always trying to preach.
Okay. You guys want to talk smack.
Well, let's just dive into the conversation, though.
Oh, what was your thought? Didn't you have a thought?
Yeah, I did have a thought.
Because the topic is confidence and cockiness or versus cockiness. So she was telling me about this little scenario, like she got a thought. What was your thought?
Basically like sororities. So I had a very hard time in college, like deciding about a sorority or even if I wanted to do it. I ended up not pledging or being a part of one. But it was always like, okay, what is this really for? Like, are they really empowering women to be confident, or is it a form of entitlement? Is it just the cockiness to walk around and hold these certain letters and colors? Like, what is it really? So I don't know if you ever pledged or not, but do you feel like sororities kind of blurred the line between confidence and cockiness when it comes to the entitlement?
So for me, I didn't pledge because I felt like so it's a really fine line with that, because I have a lot of friends who have pledged, and I get their opinion and their say so on it. So I feel like us from the outside, we have our opinions because it's a process we obviously never went through. You know what I mean? But for me, I view it as like I'm not one of many. Like, so for me, I never was intrigued or compelled to be like, like 50 girls in a group, like, or even 20, 10, whatever.
A line.
And I feel like even when we were all doing that, like women's empowerment event, that's the first time I've ever connected with women like that. I've always been a tomboy, always hung around the boys. So for me, it was just not of my interest. But when it comes to like cockiness, everybody's fulfilled by different things. I feel like there's a lot of girls I seen their confidence shoot up once they got into a sorority, and maybe it took that, you know what I'm saying, like sisterhood or support they may have never got. Like, like I feel like I make myself confident, but not everybody has that strength. So I feel like some people may need that, but me personally, like I never seek that of,
Yes.
So are you like the only child, Caleb? Do you have like brothers?
I am, and it's crazy because one of my friends grew up in a big family, and she will always tell me your confidence is because you didn't have no other
nobody else to help you with it.
And people call that out about me all the time. They'd be like, "You was the only child, wasn't you?" And
because I had to ask. I'm like, I feel like it's the difference when you grow up with like brothers and sisters and stuff too, because it's not even so much as your confidence. You think about like when you join those sororities and stuff, and like your brothers and sisters go different ways. It's like, oh, I still want to be a part of something like that. Like, it's different for people. So I do get that point.
Yeah. Y'all said that because so many people after they talk to me be like, "Were you the only child?" And I guess there's in my characteristics that gives off like just. There was nobody else that really was. I wasn't seeking approval. I didn't have to compete with other people, because I have friends when they come from siblings, it be seeming like a competition, or it just gives like different vibes sometimes that I'm like, what is the dynamic of having a sibling sometimes? Is it hard? You know what I'm saying? Like
because it's a fine line too. It's a very fine line because family says whatever, family is comfortable and that's how they make you comfortable with just saying whatever. So it's like, it's hard kind of like becoming or building that bond or, because that's why I say it's a fine line, because it could be taken a completely different way. And friends that grew up in big families got big mouths, like they just say whatever the hell come to mind because that's how they grew up.
I definitely think it's hard because even when you like doing business together and you had a personal,
it's different. It's different.
Hey, we done been through it. So y'all just said it to say like you definitely have a point.
Have y'all ever like fell out?
No, we don't fall out. Like we gonna argue.
Yeah.
We have even
had a fight.
We had debates on this episode like a couple seasons ago. We don't fall out, but we definitely argue. We definitely disagree. We definitely debate. We definitely have our own opinions about a lot of things.
Because then you don't take it to where it's personal. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
like, we can agree to disagree. Some people don't know how to do that. Like some people take it to where it's like, if you don't agree with me or you don't view things like me, then it's like a problem. But I love that because I'm like, it's just, I know we be going.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just feel like it's natural. Like all that, professional. It's not even that. It's just family, and family is real life. Like it's real shit that happens. So it's just like, it is what it is. But we blood. At the end of the day, I'm an adult. It's nothing that I wouldn't do to not be her friend or be her sister. So I don't care about nothing we go through. It's just that the end result is that we sisters.
Yes,
that's how we started.
The bigger picture.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Is there a such thing as a woman being too confident?
Who you want to answer? You answer.
I feel like we've been putting Kayla on the spot a lot. So
you answer first. That's your question.
Okay, off rip, no. And I say that because I'd rather a woman be confident than super insecure. But I also feel like I mentioned in our Welcome Back episode, have your shit together as well. If you're going to be like, I'm it,
on that.
have your shit together.
That was going to be my response. If your shit's together.
Yeah,
yes.
that's the only response.
I feel like there's a lot of girls who don't have their shit together but feel entitled to move and act a certain way. And for me, it's like, why? Like, why do you feel that way? Like, I feel like confidence, like you said, it's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, right? So, like, confidence to me is stemming from achievements, success. Like, you have things to back up this confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It becomes cockiness when it's like, you just feel that way. You feel that way about yourself. Feel that. Yeah, like, it's like narcissism. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like more like, like, there's no reason you should even feel like that. I hate, like, have y'all ever heard some girls talk down to other girls or just like make other girls feel belittled a little bit? Like, I'm up, like you not. I don't like stuff like that.
That's the social Greek thing. Like, that was kind of was the first thing that came to mind, because I went to like HBCUs and I did like social groups.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's different at HBCUs with like the D9 fraternities and stuff. So like that was, it's a regular thing on campus, but definitely in those social groups. And like those
fraternity you were like, if she wasn't a friend of the girl of the sorority,
if they didn't point you out on the quad or something like that. Like,
I don't want to be there. Like, leave me alone. Like
I just don't have.
I just feel like it's not really a such thing as being too confident if you ain't too fake. Like, don't be lying, don't be faking it. Like, that's not real. So clearly, be confident as you can be, but
because confidence is sexy. Like, I love to see a confident woman. What did you were talking about presence with confidence?
That's my next point. Don't worry about it. I'm saying. So that leads me to my second question. So my question is, what separates confidence from cockiness? So, and what Sam was leading up to, my point on that was, I just specifically feel that at the end of the day, confidence is felt. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, if I walk in a room, somebody feels my presence, somebody feels my confidence by just my tone of speech, the way I walk, the way I talk, how I look, how I carry myself. It's felt. So at the end of the day, I got so much confidence, like, oozing out of me, that the next woman feels confident enough to tell me, like, dang, girl, you look good. Like, man, I had to tell you, like, you a bad girl, like, you a bad bitch. You look good. And it's because I don't have to say it. I don't have to walk in the room like, yeah, I'm Fortune 500. I don't have to say any of that stuff or anything that I feel makes me who I am, because you're going to feel who I am just off of my presence. And that's what's confident. Cockiness is, you have to hold it on your shoulder everywhere you go. And that gets heavy. So you weighing on yourself and you weighing on everybody else. So I still clap for the person that's cocky, because you may have something to be proud of. But all I have to do is, clap for you and go on, because you didn't make me feel confident to tell you anything else. You were confident enough.
But I feel like people who are confident give people energy, if that makes sense. Like, we were saying, you walk in a room. One of my favorite quotes is like, the loudest one in the room is the weakest, because at times it's like, you ever met a man and he's in a room but he ain't say nothing, but he's the most dominant person in that room. Like, you just
you feel it. Yes.
Right. It's this confidence, but sometimes you don't have to say much. Like, it's your aura, how you carry yourself. It's so many things that can make up confidence, like how you walk in, your posture, how you handle yourself, what you say to somebody. So for me, a lot of times I feel like that fine line is just like, cockiness always is the loudest person. It's loud. It's just annoying, loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, confidence is like smooth and just like, I don't even know.
You just right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Kayla, because I'm an observer. And when we first met you, let me tell you how I completely, like, I saw confidence all over you. We were sitting on that couch. We were waiting for things to start. No, it's not embarrassing, nothing. Okay. We were just all sitting there, and you were just like, we were just all having casual conversation. And you were like, yeah, I don't really buy a lot of expensive shoes because you was like, I like all shoes. You were like, I can wear a different pair of shoes a whole month straight. Like, I love shoes. Like, I just have that many shoes. Like, I don't be focused on, just spending $1,000 every day on shoes. I love that about you because it was a room full of different people. Yeah, they had on a Rolex. Yeah, we had on expensive shoes, and you said that with confidence. With confidence and glue the whole like room. Fuck what everybody think. Like, you said you were just who you were, and I love that because a lot of people that even come, maybe even around us, others to you, like it attracts people automatically to realness. Like, oh, okay, like dang, like shit, but you could be the.
No, that's security within yourself. Because it's you true to whatever. Like, I'm not going to say I don't like designer stuff or whatever, but I feel like if I got other goals right now and that's not my priority, who am I to be out here, like, trying to put on for the next girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's like everybody come into different seasons in their life. So it's like, I'm going to be like, oh, she look bad. Like, that's a set. Oh, the Bottega hitting. Oh, it's this, it's that. But if I don't have it, I don't feel incomplete. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Exactly. Because that's what makes you incomplete when you feel like that. Yes.
Yeah. And when you feel like that, you'll do anything to get it. So it's like also like people who don't have it, they'll compromise anything to feel that. And it's like, you need to feel yourself. Because there's bitches who, women who,
I'm holding it tight, but I'm holding it down tonight. I'm trying.
There's girls put on some, they put it on, but it might be Fashion Nova. It might be anything. Like, there's pieces. When I go out, sometimes because I love Fashion Nova. I don't care what nobody say, girl. It's overnight. It's cheap and it's overnight. So a lot of times, like, if I got to go out of town instantly, it's like, you might go to Saks, you might go somewhere, but they might not have nothing. You just need something that quick. So for me, it's the convenience more than anything. But I love Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing. Like, I love all these.
Right.
Because I like to switch up
my every woman wears.
Or you have to be, you have to work with your taste regardless. If your taste is that, then you're gonna shine hardest in that. And I'd be damned if I had to like go out of my way just for a point, because your point won't be proven if you don't feel it. If you have to really feel that point you're trying to make.
You know the truth of it too.
Like, I'm gonna be stumping around in some shoes that I couldn't afford. Man, as hell probably tore the heel up because I'm so mad that I should have worn the shoes I seen a week ago on sale. Like, tripping, and it's too much.
Yeah. And I feel like when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like really shocked at how people here like really take it to like extremes, if that makes sense. Like, people here really love designer and love fashion, and at first I was like, am I missing out on something, or am I?
Baby, you'll feel like a room full of sharks. So tell them how they do. Yeah, and you won't feel like a snail in the room.
I'm like. What am I like? I don't like, but
that might be a PSA. Don't move to Atlanta if your confidence ain't in check. If you don't know baby, you gonna be shitting bricks.
The city will get to you, and I feel like I've also seen girls get caught up in it, and then I've seen girls who wear whatever they want, and they the flyest one in the room. You don't even know what they got on. It could be like a tutu, sneakers. Like, people just. What I love about Atlanta is people are themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, people. What they want, and they feel how they feel. And I feel like a lot of times though, all that stuff comes from different things. Like, I'm very big on trying to understand how people grew up, what they've been through in life, because some people may not have really never had anything. So getting a nice shoe may mean made it out of a place or a situation that you know what I'm saying? It may be indifferent to somebody. So for me, it's about
how they value different things.
Yeah, just stay true to yourself. If you never had nothing your whole life and you feel like I've always wanted a Chanel bag and I can work for it and get it today, like, that's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't think you should bash somebody who may not have that because they were like, I want to buy a car or a house, something even more, but that was their first You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
Like,
that was their
I
goal.
agree.
That was their goal.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody had a good point, especially for that question, because I'm like, the end point of that question needs to be the PSA, like, especially don't come here to Atlanta without no confidence, but make sure you got confidence everywhere you go, specific.
Yes. Oh, that was so. That
I
was
like
such a
that
good
answer,
point.
right? Because I like the point you made about don't do anything for that shit,
Because
they
people
will. They will lose cars
Anything.
over a bag.
Okay, so this is like part 2 to me because we just kind of opening up a little can of worms, but we're gonna contain them. So, do you believe that a confident woman is wholeheartedly valued by a man? And when I say that, and if it's confusing, I mean like all that comes with a confident woman, like knowing who she is,
a secure man.
Valued. Is she wholeheartedly valued?
A secure man.
Yeah, okay. I do.
A secure man is gonna value that, because secure men want a confident woman. They secure within themselves. They want somebody who's secure within themselves. But insecure men, they don't want you to come. They don't want you to go somewhere. They gonna feel some type of what you got going on, like,
because they know how strong you are, and they still so weak, and you gonna shine wherever you go, and they know that they just the darkness that's holding you back. I'm gonna rain on this bitch. You cannot go.
And then get at me. Fix yourself and then get at me. Because if you coming to me with any type of energy, first of all, if any man is insecure, I'm cutting him off rip, because I'm too dominant of a force.
You are too dominant. Yes.
He can't handle all that woman.
We gonna
too much woman for that
when
man.
You pull up, Kayla, when you
too much woman for that man.
Too much.
Yeah. See in the rear view, brother. Ow.
It's like the car too loud, like you too much.
It's too much, baby. But that's why I say I really don't know. I feel like it's hard, especially in our community, to say like if they really value us, because I completely agree with Kayla. A secure man will definitely value a confident woman, like a real confident woman. It's just like us as a community, I just feel like we got so much trauma, so many layers of problems, because even if I'm confident, a certain point of it or a certain extent of it could still make you insecure, even if that's your first sign of insecurities. If I'm too confident, then it's kind of like I got to give you your shine before mine. Like, I don't know, it gets a little patchy.
So that's talking about but maybe the trauma of a black man.
Yes, so that's a can of worms.
It is.
That's what I was gonna say. But you also can't fault certain men because they have through so much trauma that it's like they need to feel that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic.
Exactly. That's a whole series, honestly.
Right. We're gonna have to sit down with some black men for that.
You like something?
Okay.
Of course, Kayla, she never.
Shut up! Don't be showing
blank your card.
This is my card, Kayla. Don't even let her friend on me like that.
Okay, whatever. What's up?
Okay.
So.
And she can't even read my handwriting.
Her handwriting sucks. Look, one pause break before the end show. Can anybody read this?
They probably can't see it because of the glare. So
this is gibberish.
Writing is good.
Kayla, please. This is gibberish. You're like a baby right
Ask
there.
the question.
So
I don't need.
It was horrible, Kayla. What role do you believe men play in a woman's confidence? If there are any roles. Well, if there are any in your opinion.
The right man is going to boost your confidence.
Ooh, he going to give you that wall. I wanted
you to say that. I wanted you to say that because people shy away from saying stuff like that. Like, I get my confidence all from myself.
No. The right
don't do. Stay with you.
Like, he going to make you feel even more than you are, and that's going to already just start to exude a certain type of confidence. And a guy telling you, like, you could do more, you could do this. And it's not even a guy's thing. Really, we are humans. We're receptive to affirmations from anybody. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to your partner, a man, it is going to boost your confidence as a woman. Like, there's a lot of girls who step into that womanhood once they meet the right man. That's just what it is.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I want a man to make me hit the let me see you walk. Yeah. I know you can talk. My man told me to walk, girl. Yeah.
Like, when you
I believe it.
And
really a beautiful feeling.
The way he courts you make you feel like a woman. Like, the way he open a door for you, open a car door, the way he, like, touch on your hip a little bit. It just makes you feel.
Yes.
It's just perfect because it just adds up and just makes you
Right.
or confirms to yourself that you've been doing something right because
Right.
somebody appreciates it at least
Right.
to show you like, yeah, girl, I think you're fine too. It ain't just me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I
I think
love questions thing.
between a man speaking life into you and giving you attention, there's a major difference between that because a lot
Ooh.
of people will feed you attention, but they may not feed you what you need to like build yourself up as a woman. It's a big feeling,
And
you know?
that's how some men control women with that.
Right.
I'm gonna give you the little attention that I know you need, and I'm gonna
Right.
keep you right at that level where I need you to be, hold you down so you can hold me down too. And we still stay on this little dark cloud right now. And bitch, you ain't going nowhere because I know you gonna shine on me if I let you go. Hell no.
Post that was going viral and like,
people.
Yes.
no, y'all
But
seen
women,
that was
I'm
going viral.
all
It had me.
what you say?
Wait,
What
y'all
viral?
seen that post that and it was like the only thing keeping the relationship together is the car. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Boy, that shit is funny. I've never even seen that one. I haven't seen that. We live on the rocks.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Girl, y'all follow Justin LeBoy?
Of course. He be having so many of them. I just read them. I think I done seen them all.
Right. Literally, I don't even follow him. I just see all his stuff from where he posts. Like,
everywhere.
Marketing on another level. That's another story too.
With
that last question, honestly, I can say like when a man is accomplishing goals with you too, like y'all set goals together and y'all accomplish them together, that is so fulfilling. And literally, that's where I've gotten a lot of my confidence from. Like
Really?
even like teaching you things like how to save or just better ways to do things. Like
because it's a certain layer of confidence that you have to know. I accept needing help too. That's a part of being confident, and you can get that because that's the point of life. Nobody makes it by themselves, so it's like at a certain point you meet a partner that you want to live forever with, and because I feel like I'm doing something right if I feel like I meet a man and he's like you said speaking life into me and not just giving me the bare minimum attention that he know I require.
No, I agree. Cause I love
okay.
Like I feel like y'all can hear me.
Yeah, it was kind of in and out, but I hear you.
Yeah, like for me personally, like I love hustlers. Like that's my type when it comes to men. So when they see me on my grind and they like, you go hard, but you can go harder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing that. Like it's not that I need them to say that, but once they say that and you my partner or you my lover and you see that in me, it does exude. Like it makes me feel like, dang, like he believe in me. Like, dang, like you know, he know I could do it. Like, but it's not like I'm dependent on them for my confidence, but it is
an additive. Yes, I love it.
And that's cool that you say you like hustlers, because I don't know, Kayla. I think I be liking the nonchalant boys. And only because, like, I really am very quiet. I am kind of chill, but I have a big personality. And I like nonchalant boys because I feel like, number one, like we've already stated, like the quietest man in the room can hold a lot of demand, like, could be that, you know, he's supposed to be that one. So that already is sexy to me. But also the point of like he nonchalant. I could bring the fun out of him. I could bring the sweet out of him. I could bring the kindness out of him. Like,
you swear you mama, man. You swear.
I could bring all the fun out of you. And you just gonna do this for me.
They never last with me because I'm gonna run them over. I'm like, I can't even, like, baby, you ain't.
Like, I be nice to them because they be so sweet. And I be like, everybody in family be like, oh, he never talks. But he talk when I come on, girl. He talk, he shop, he do everything.
Oh, if I like do them like, but the ones I always fall for, like head over heels, they always a little bit mean in the beginning. Like they mean, like it's like once I get them over. Like, wow, like you nice, you soft, but like I still
wow, you nice. It's like that's what I be saying. I be wanting to chill, look quiet ones. I always get the crazy mean ones, like you just going to jail and like just stop.
Seriously. Right now, pause. Kayla, your last sentiment for any woman, person watching, if you had to give like your last sentiment, however you feel on this conversation about confidence versus cockiness, what do you have to say to women?
I just think that, you know, confidence is something that comes with time. Like I said from the beginning. So confidence, I think that a lot of women nitpick at themselves. Like I meet so many girls who find so many things wrong with them that people are not looking at. Like you fall in love with yourself, affirm yourself. Like, look in the mirror every day and tell yourself you beautiful. Tell yourself you smart. You know, you can achieve your goals. Like, I feel like a lot of women just, they be so gun-ho on like things that don't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you know, what you good at, put your confidence in that, put your energy in that. What you want to do with your life. It's not always about superficial looks and like what you look like and what type of attention you receive. Like, confidence comes in so many ways and forms. Like, you could be confident about your work. You could be confident about your hustle. Like, it's so many things that you can find confidence in. So I just feel like my message would just be really like, be true to yourself. Find yourself. Spend time with yourself. Like, that's how you build your confidence. You got to spend time with yourself and know yourself. You got to know your strengths, know your weaknesses. So when you walk into a room, you don't feel intimidated because that's not your lane.
Like somebody else.
It's not for you. It's not for you. Like, it's about you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of insecurities stem from worrying about them. So it's like, put yourself in position to worry about you and make something that you got going on for yourself so you can feel confident about it and you can have something that you own. You know what I'm trying to say?
But that was so good.
You are so well spoken, Kayla.
So well spoken. I be trying to be all classy and stuff like that, Kayla. Like, every time, and it always goes sour every time because I be like, some fresh. Y'all heard me last time. So again, my sentiment to y'all this time too, I'm piggybacking off of Kayla. Y'all better pay attention to yourself, like she said, for real. Pay attention to yourself, for real. Like she said, it takes time, even with confidence. Like, it's levels in life. We had the discussion on jealousy last conversation, and that's a part of life. You be jealous when you a child. You might find envy and jealousy later on down the line. Pay attention to yourself. If you have the script, write it down because the world is a big influence, and you can get confused. You can get, you know, misguided at times. But script, do what you got to do. Write it down so you can remember your goals, so you can remember yourself. Pay attention.
I agree.
Thank you so much, Kayla, for joining the conversation. We literally wanted to do a wine tasting, but we got a link for dinner. So we'll be hitting you up. We got to have dinner.
I vote the cheetah.
Y'all need to pull up on the hookah because now we at Harold's Chicken.
Yes. Kayla has a hookah service that is at Harold's every Friday night, which is why we went live tonight because my girl got to get her hustle on tomorrow.
Every weekend, all day.
Every weekend.
Right. Period.
Y'all, thank you, Kayla.
I love y'all. Thanks for having me.
We love you too.
We love you too.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night. You didn't even read no comments.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey,
what they say, Sam? Just read like two.
It's the preaching on here for me. Yes, ladies. It was Mimi.
Shut up.
Yes, a confident man will encourage you to see yourself more as a confident woman. Agree. Simply sophisticated.
I can't see. You ain't reading good. Yeah, what she say? Rocking out of designer and they lights be out. People be happy. They proud. Why you ain't reading the funny one?
Well, I'm so high it's starting to bleed. Okay, we got.
Come on, read it down. I'm finna cut this off, y'all. We love y'all.
Perfectly said. You ladies are beautiful. Thank you, Melly_26. We love y'all. We thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight.
Okay, we gonna see y'all later. Bye.